guys, my name is Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage Reader, and welcome to this new filming location. I'm still working on it. Say hello to my college dorm room. Here's the books, here is the posters or pictures, here's the decoration, and here's my face. So I will just basically talk about my favorite things in August. And everybody does these videos, and since I'm so original, I'm doing it, so deal with it. So first I'm going to be starting talking about events, and the first one is pretty obvious. My first favorite event that has happened this month is that I'm in college. I started college. I actually have my first day of class today. Oh, by the way, I'm going to Centenary College, Louisiana. In case you're wondering, best school ever. I love it. It's in Shreveport, Louisiana. It's a small liberal arts school. Everybody's super hella cool. If you're one of my pals there, comment down below please, because I love you. Anyways, I love the school. I feel super comfortable. I feel super happy, and I feel free. So that's good. Feel really happy, like the Marina and the Diamonds song Happy, which is now like one of my favorite songs, and that should be included in this favorites video. So in my college Centenary, we do this thing called Centenary Paris, in which they take all the freshmen to Paris, and they take a class in there, and we explore Paris. So that's my second favorite. Going to Paris! Yes, me, Sabrina Handel, little girl from Honduras, went to Paris on her freshman year before she even started college. I know, dreams come true, you jelly. Anyways, I'm going to talk more about Paris, but you can watch it over in here. I vlogged everything about Paris. Come on, click on it, and it's on my second channel, which you should totally subscribe to, because it's all about my life, and I just vlog a lot, and you will meet all my friends, and you will see all the crazy adventures that I went to, so you probably should check those videos out. I loved walking. We did lots of walking, and I loved walking because I felt so free and I felt so independent, and I don't think there's a better way to start your college experience. And I will get some other videos about Paris soon in this channel, so stay tuned for that. Also, talking about Paris, a place that I really liked in Paris was the bookstore, Shakespeare and Company. I mean, there were other bookstores. There was another bookstore that was 6 stories tall. But I'm going to talk about Shakespeare & Company because Shakespeare & Company is babe. And it's so beautiful. And it's so overwhelming. And I discovered my favorite painting of all time. We went to the Louvre, and after I saw the Mona Lisa, I came across this beautiful painting called The Young Martyr by Paul Delacroix. And it's about this girl who's drowned and her hands are tied. It's just such a beautiful painting, guys. It's so dark, and it's so, I don't know, I just love the darkness in it. And I just love the light that the girl has, and the water, and just end up being able to experience it live. It's breathtaking. I like this painting so much, I even wrote a poem about it. So to talk more about Paris, I took a creative writing course, which if you're going to Centenary next year, I heavily recommend that creative writing. You got to write about Paris and keep a journal about your experiences and talk about all of these aspects, and overall just I learned to look closely at things, and now I feel more motivated towards writing, so I'm writing more now. I'm keeping a journal for college, and overall I just really enjoyed writing, so creative writing, yes. So now on to material things. My next favorite is my new MacBook Pro with Retina display, 13-inch, it's beautiful and I love it. I love this computer, it's so great, it's so fast, and the graphics are great because, you know, if you're gonna work on film and graphic design and media, you need good graphics. And I'm using iMovie so far, but I'm like, I want to buy Final Cut Pro, but it's expensive, and iMovie, I'm still figuring out how to use iMovie. It's kind of confusing, and it takes lots of memory, so if anybody watching this is using iMovie, can somebody tell me how do I use less, you know, memory? I would really appreciate it. Besides that, I love it. And I also got free Beats, which is really cool because, you know, this is going to be really sad and you'll probably judge me, but this month was so busy that I only read 1 book and I haven't finished it. I know, judge me all you want, but I really like it, and it's I really like it, and I bought it in Shakespeare & Company, and it's I'll Give You the Sun by Jenny Nelson. This is a UK cover, which is really pretty. I really like it. It was released a year ago. It's really hyped, and it's about these twins, Noah and Jude, and they're inseparable, but something happens and they separate, and it's told by the perspectives of each twin, Noah before the stuff and Jude after the stuff. And I just love the writing in this book, how it's just like, I don't know, it just connects a lot to the writing, and it's so beautiful, and the imagery and how they talk about like people, and the way that Jenny Nelson makes you view the world by the perspectives of these characters, and their perspectives and their minds are so beautiful that I really want to take like my time reading it. I don't want to like just like absorb it and finish it. I just want to appreciate each word and each sentence and imagine everything that it's told in here. So I really recommend it, guys, especially for artistic. Sabrina has a Sabrina stamp of approval, and it also has the Shakespeare & Company stamp of approval. So I wanted to talk about my favorite music, and lately I've been listening to two artists, and the first one is Saint Vincent. She is an alternative rock-ish artist, and I love her music because it's so addicting and it's so different. It's like I've never heard something from her before. It pumps me up. Not really good at describing music. This is why I don't talk a lot about music with you guys, but now I'm talking about it. So St. Vincent. I'm going to link down to some of my favorite songs down below. So the other artist that I have been listening to a lot is Bombay Bicycle Club. It's another alternative rockish music. And it also pumps me up a lot. And it also has like some Indian, Middle Eastern influence, and I really like the sound, and it's really addicting. So I heavily recommend that as well. Okay, so for film, I'm going to be talking about two films that I watched in the airplane on my way to Paris. And the first one is Still Alice. It's about a woman who is a doctor and she's a genius, but she is suffering from Alzheimer's disease, and you get to see like her going through the disease and slowly losing like who she was. The film is beautiful, but at the same time it's simple. It's really relatable, and it's just impeccable. And the acting is, oh my god, so good. The other movie that I liked a lot is The Theory of Everything, and it's the movie about Stephen Hawking and his ex-wife. And again, it's just such a beautiful movie. I'm really inclined to aesthetically pleasing movies, and just breathtaking. And I watched it while it was like night, and I was in the airplane, and I could see all the stars. And the moment the movie ended, it was so powerful and beautiful, and I just looked outside of the airplane, and I was so awe of what's happening, of the stars and the sun coming in, and I wrote a lot about it. If you ever want to hear about it, hit me up. The next favorite is makeup, and if you know me in real life, you would know that I absolutely am obsessed with makeup. I love Sephora, so I went to Sephora in the beginning of the month. I bought my next favorite, and it's the Lancome foundation. It's the Lancome Dual Finish Foundation, and it's a powder foundation, and it's the love of my life. Like, I first learned about it because it's my mom's favorite foundation since she was like 20, but then I was like, I never want to use it because it seems so too fancy for me. But then I was like, Sabrina, you know what? You deserve a nice foundation, and you know what? It's perfect. I love it. It makes me feel elegant, it makes me feel classy, it makes me feel like I'm worth $1 million, and then I'm rubbing some like gold on my face. I'm too hyperbolic, I'm sorry. It doesn't feel that way, just for me. Next favorite makeup, I bought it in France, in Sephora, France, because I love Sephora and I love France, so Sephora, France, yay. And it's the Sephora Creme Lip Stain. It's really hyped right now, and it's the one I'm wearing right now. Look at my lids. It doesn't feel drying at all, and it looks marvelous. This is the color Marvelous Mauve, by the way. And my next favorite regarding BookTube is obviously BooktubeNet magazine. It's a website all about BookTube, and it's run by Naomi, my BookTube bestie, my BookTube sister, and she's so cool. But anyways, the magazine itself is so cool. It has like lots of things by lots of booktubers that collaborate and put things into it. It has articles, it has pictures, it has interviews, and it's so beautiful, and it makes the community more interactive and more great. And I'm not only saying this because I was the August booktuber of the month. I know. I'm really proud of this video, and it's an interactive bookshelf tour, and it's basically a bookshelf tour, but it's interactive because I'm all about the interactive, so you should check it out. Check out the individual shelves. It's really fun. I put a lot of work into it. I almost killed some of my books in the process, so you should check it out. You're welcome. Anyways, that was my August favorites video. Comment down below if any of these things were your favorites or anything that you think about that was featured in this video, which is the purpose of all commenting. Why am I even saying this? Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share with all your friends, and subscribe, because if you're watching this and you don't subscribe, we'll find you. That will kill you while wearing this beautiful lipstick. And isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I know. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching and happy reading. Bye, guys!